Hey everyone, this is Nolan from Team Takeover and also from Nadir Nolan Yu-Gi-Oh! Today I am bringing you my Nadir Servant Mitsurugi deck profile. I got 38th place at the Philadelphia Regionals this past Saturday on September 13th. I played pretty much all Yummy and Vanquish Soul Canine. The only one outlier was one deck, which was a Art Mage Fiendsmith deck. And I actually did play specifically two Raizio Mitsu. One of my losses was no, two of my losses were to Vanquish Soul Canine, and then another loss. We still got it. We still got 38th place, and I'm very happy with the way the deck turned out. So we'll just get into it, and I'll explain along. Hopefully you can see that. It's a little bit bright out today. So 3 Perulia, 3 Fuolos. Uh, just uh, just wanted to play them. There's really no other way to explain outside of just they were good all day. 3 Infinite Impermanence. Fuolos put in a lot less work actually than Perulia. Perulia was just really good all day, no matter what deck I was playing against, especially Raizo Mitsu or Vanquish Soul. Just drawing a lot of cards, or forcing them to end their turn early. And then Infinite Impermanence. It's Infinite Impermanence. I don't like Valor. I don't think Ash Blossom does enough. So instead of playing another hand trap to play into tactics even harder, I opted for Infinite Permanence because if I'm dropping one of these and I play into tactics, at least I'm getting a draw back. Those are the only hand traps I played. Then the most obvious package, I played triple Nadir Servant, one Maximus. Yeah, this package was cracked. I'm never gonna play Mitsurugi without it. I don't care. Even through Droll, through Fulos, through Perulia, this package was absolutely clearing boards. It was a starter, it was an extender, it was a combo piece, it was great going first, it was fantastic going second. I sent Entis, then I would get Maximus, send an Entis and a Fossil Warrior Skull Knight or an Arc Light to keep things going, crack boards, add material pieces for the Mitsu engine. I love this engine. I'm never going to take it out. This absolutely carried me all day. The Deer Servant Maximus were some of the best cards other than Habikiri and Futsu, which we'll get to those later, but absolutely amazing. I'm glad I played the engine and wasn't talked out of it. And shout out to my friend John who came with me to this event. I asked him what else I should play. I told him I don't think Ash is enough, and I don't want to play into talents any harder than I already do. So what did you recommend? And his advice, and he's a person who rarely plays the game, only comes to locals and tournaments every like half year. He said, "Why don't you play the Nadir engine?" And I didn't argue with him. I just simply said, "Okay, I'll take his word for it," and I'm glad I did. 3 Habikiri, very obvious. This is the heart and soul of the deck. Even whether it's at 3, 2, or 1, you're always going to play it as long as it exists. I played 2 Murakumo. Both of them came up the entire event. I used both almost every single game. Most of the time, I was getting into a grind game, whether I was going first or second. So having the second one was good. Futsu, definitely another MVP of the event. The amount of times I would summon back Habikiri, Murakumo, Saji, Aramasa, Kusanagi, over and over again, protect them, get more follow up, and they can't get over because it's 3,400, and I had all these other negates and pops and whatever. Absolute MVP. Love this card. So that's the ritual monsters. Then 3 Aramasa. For this pure version, I opted to play 3 because it's just 3 more copies of Habikiri, or if I already have Habikiri in hand, then I could add something like Wusu. 2 copies of Saji. This and Kusanagi being at 2 and 1 is pretty self-explanatory. I don't think you're ever messing with the ratios there. But great overall. Kusanagi was another great card. And then I did main deck the Wusu, which came up out of 10 rounds. Do believe it came up 7 out of 10 matches. Just the inherent summon kaiju to get over big things. To get over, honestly, Wusu won me games that I otherwise should not have been winning. So shout out to Wusu. Now for the spells. 3 copies of prayers. As long as it's at 3, you're playing at 3. And even if it's at 2 or 1, you're going to be playing as many as you can. Play 2 ritual. If prayers ever goes down, I'm just going to up the ritual. Ritual is really good. I played 2, used 2. The 1 mirror, self-explanatory. And I did play Magatama. Another fantastic card going first or second. If I was going first and I was getting stopped, I was setting it so I could ritual summon on their turn. If I was going second, I was using it to something like normal summon Aramasa. They would imperm, then I'd chain Magatama, tribute to Aramasa to pop another card they control. So they waste their imperm, another card of theirs gets destroyed, and I still get my Habikiri search for full combo. That happened quite a lot. Instances like that. So Magatama was really good. 1 purification, end board piece. You're always siding this out going second, or if you know you're going second, I'm always siding this one out. 3 pre-preparation of rights, 2 extravagance, 1 talents, 1 thrust, 1 call by. That's the non-engine. Just really good all around. Thrust in the main deck was crazy. I kid you not, I probably activated this card out of 10 rounds, like 8 or 9 out of 10 rounds, going first to set Purification, to set Imperm, or to set something else. Or if they were doing Vanquish Volcani stuff, I would thrust, add talent, steal, then link off one of my rituals and their monster for Dynamundo, clear the rest of their board, then go into Morikumo on their turn, blow up their board. Extra deck, I played 2 copies of Dynamundo. One always came up. Not every match. I probably used Dynamundo like 3 or 4 times. SP Little Knights, 1 IP, came up once. Xyz, I played Typhon. This never came up. You barely ever use your extra deck outside of Maximus and Nadir Servant. King of the Feral Imps came up once, and even when it came up, it was kind of it was in a situation where we were just top decking anyway. Got Imperm, so it was kind of useless. It was just used as a beat stick at that point. It's gonna be banned anyway, so whatever. 2 Herald of Arclight, 1 Omega. The Arclights came up, Omega didn't come up at all the entire event, so do what you want with that information. 2 Entis, 2 came up all the time. Garura came up all the time. Fossil Knight came up once or twice, but honestly, if I'm going to, it'll be like this. These were completely irrelevant. These 6 were moderately or very relevant. More like, if you want to know what was like really relevant, like these 6 were the most relevant. These were like backup plans. These were not relevant at all. For the side deck, I wasn't really sure what the side deck going into this, and I don't know. I think I made some decent choices here, but because we play Thrust, I played some 1-ups here, then 3 Book of Eclipse, and the surprise card that I actually played while I'm moving this out of the way. I don't think I really need to explain a lot of these. These were just really good. They always came up. Book of Eclipse came up once, and it's how I actually won my final round. My opponent just did, Vanquish Volcani, Book of Eclipse their board, and then I had full combo and he scooped. So 1 Mitsurugi Sacred Boundary. I know what you're thinking. Why are you playing this terrible card? Yes, objectively, it's probably not that good, but it actually came up 3 times where if I knew I was going first into a match that I was going to be grinding against, like Vanquish Volcani or Yummy, for example, because that's just a grind match with this deck, I would keep shuffling stuff back, and then I would have them tribute a monster if they controlled one, which always came up. I actually like this card. I think I'm going to leave it in for now. It's great to search. It's good to have, and it's anti-targeting too, which I like. Which did come up once. 1 barrier, 1 evenly. I actually drew it twice and thrusted into it twice, and all of the times were relevant clear boards. D-barrier never came up. I did side deck the Dominus Impulse, so I'll explain. With the Nadir stuff, there were times where I would take it out. For example, in a mirror match with Mitsurugi, or if it wasn't relevant in something like Vanquish Volcani, I would take out the Nadir stuff, and I would put 3 of these in for the Nadir, and then something like, if I was going second, if I was going first, it would be like this. If I was going second, typically any other one of these, and I'd be siding out something like the Charmies, so it's the Nadir package plus a set of the Charmies to put all this in, and it was wonderful. It won me games. It was a great siding pattern. It was a very easy siding pattern too. I didn't have to think about it too much. And then Solemn Strike. This came up 3 or 4 times when I saw it. Very good. It stopped place, ended turns. So that's it. That's the whole deck profile. Again, I got 38th place. But yeah, I really like the deck. I thought it was wonderful. It was a really fun time. Funny enough, I think I convinced a lot of people to actually start playing it. 2 or 3 people told me that from the experience they had with me that they're going to start playing it for the new format. So it was wonderful. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and check me out on Nadir Nolan Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I'll be posting a more in-depth profile and some other key takeaway points. Have a good rest of your day. See ya.